Spanish with Michel Thomas, recording 7.
Whenever you want to use the future tense, the easiest way is just going into the future. So I will start. I'm going to start. Voy a comenzar. Or voy a empezar. Empezar, to start, or comenzar. So if you want to say, I will buy it, I'm going to buy it. Which would be?
Voy a comprarlo.
Right, voy a comprarlo. Yes, I'm going to buy it. I will buy it, I'm going to buy it. So we will buy it would be, we are going to buy it.
Vamos a.
Yes,
Vamos.
But put it together. Vamos a.
Vamos a comprarlo.
Right. Vamos a comprarlo. I will call you later would be, I'm going to call you later.
Voy a llamarle más tarde.
Right. Voy a llamarle más tarde. So we will call you would be.
Vamos a.
Vamos a. Call you.
Vamos a.
No.
No.
Vamos a.
Vamos a llamarle
Right. Later.
más tarde.
Right. Vamos a llamarle más tarde. If you want to say, at what time will you call me? Just say, at what time are you going to call me?
¿A qué hora va?
Once more. Say it again.
¿A qué hora va
Right. A qué hora va to call me?
llamarme?
Right. A qué hora va llamarme? If you're talking to a couple, at what time will you call me? At what time are you going to call me? Would be.
A qué hora va
Yeah, to a couple, to several people.
van
Banan.
banan.
Bana, but in speaking contrasts to bana. Bana. So, a qué hora, bana,
A qué hora van
to call me.
llamarme.
Right. So, they're going to call me later.
Bana
Right. Bana, to call me.
llamarme.
Don't give me two pushes.
Llamarme
Right. Bana llamarme.
más tarde.
Right. Bana llamarme más tarde. They're going to call me later. And at what time will you call me, Roberta?
¿A qué hora va a?
You're talking now to...
Vas a.
Right. Basa. Right.
Vas a llamarme.
Right. A qué hora vas a llamarme? Yes. So we have voy a. And for you, señor, you're going to call me
Ba llamarme.
Yes. But
Ba.
put it into right. Ba llamarme. And if you're talking to several people, you are going to call me
Bana.
Bana. And if you're talking to Roberto, you're going to call me
Basa.
Yes. They're going to call me
Bana.
yes, but you run it together.
Bana.
Bana. Yes. In spelling, it's in two words, bana. But in speaking, bana. And we are going to call you.
Vamos a llamarle.
What's for?
Vamos a.
Right. Vamos is we are going. We are going to. Vamos. V-A-M-O-S. Vamos a llamarle. We are going to call you. What is to stay?
Quedarse.
Quedarse. To remain oneself. Quedarse. I'm staying.
Me quedo.
Me quedo. We're staying.
Nos quedemos. Quedamos.
I don't know.
Nos quedamos.
Right. It's quedar, so it has to be nos quedamos. They're staying would be
Se quedan.
se quedan. She is staying.
Se queda.
Right. Ella se queda. I'm not staying.
No me quedo.
No me quedo. No me quedo. I'm going to stay.
Voy a quedarme.
Right. Voy a quedarme. How long are you going to stay, señor?
¿Cuánto tiempo va?
Hmm?
Va?
Once
Que-
more. How long are you going to stay? You're talking to señor.
¿Cuánto tiempo va?
Va.
Va quedarle?
No.
Quedarse?
Right. So say it again. How long are you going to stay?
¿Cuánto tiempo va quedarse,
Right.
señor?
¿Cuánto tiempo va a quedarse? Yes. In the hotel, they may ask you, how long are you going to stay? If you come there as a couple, they will say, how long are you going to stay?
¿Cuánto tiempo
¿Cuánto tiempo are you going to stay? Both of you?
van a
Right. To stay?
quedarse?
Right. ¿Cuánto tiempo van a quedarse? How long are you going? It's plural. Are you going? Van a quedarse. I don't know yet how long we are going to stay. Do you remember? I don't know.
Todavía
Right. Todavía. Still, I don't know.
no sé
Right. Todavía no sé how
cuánto,
long we are going to stay.
cuánto tiempo vamos a quedarnos.
Quedar.
Nos.
Right. Todavía no sé cuánto tiempo vamos a quedarnos. So, it's very easy just to use for the future tense, just to go into the future with going. Voy a, va, pasa, vana, vamos a. But if you want to use the future, or also for comprehension, if you hear the re, that would, and the one hit at the end, which is re, the R that is hit is the R of the verb, of the infinitive. Re, I will. And remos, we will. So if you want to say, I will stay, would be, I will remain myself.
Me quedaré.
Me quedaré. Right. And we will stay, we will remain ourselves.
Nos quedaremos.
Right. Nos quedaremos. So you can say either voy a quedarme, I'm going to stay, or me quedaré, I will stay. You can say vamos a quedarnos, we are going to stay, or nos quedaremos, we will stay. So we have I will has the ending, you hit the ending what? For I will?
Re.
Re, right. And for we will?
Remos.
Remos. Remos. Re and remos. That only goes for I will and we will. For everybody else, you have ra. Ra would be he will, she will, it will, you, Senor will. Ran, they will, you all will. Ras, you, Roberto will. And there you have the whole future tense. So, I will buy it would be
Lo compraré.
lo compraré. And we will buy it.
Lo compraremos.
Right. So here you have the re for I will and remos for we will. The re and remos. The rest is ra, ran, and ras. So he will buy it would be
Lo comprará.
lo comprará. You, señor, will buy it would be
Lo comprará.
where will you buy it? You're talking to several people. Donde?
Donde lo comprarán?
Right. Donde lo comprarán? It's always hit the ending for will. Where will you buy it, Roberto?
¿Dónde lo comprarás?
Right. Donde lo comprarás? They won't buy it because it's too expensive.
No lo comprarán.
Right? No lo comprarán.
¿Por qué?
It is too expensive. Too or too much is demasiado. Demasiado. Demasiado means too much or too. So too expensive would be, it is too expensive.
Es demasiado caro.
Right. Es demasiado caro. It is too or too much expensive. Es demasiado caro. So these endings, re, remos, for re, for I will, remos, for we will, and the rest is ra, ran, and ras. That means will, but not as a separate word in Spanish, but as an ending. For instance, I will be here. What is to be?
Star?
Estar. So I will be here.
Stare.
No. For will, you have to hit the ending. If you don't hit the ending, you will not be understood or misunderstood.
Estaré
Right.
aquí.
Estaré aquí. I will be here. Estaré aquí. We will be here tomorrow.
Estaremos.
Right. Once more.
Estaremos
Estaremos.
aquí mañana.
Right. Estaremos aquí mañana. And he will be here.
Estará.
Estará. Yes.
Estará aquí.
Right. Estará aquí. It will be ready for you tomorrow.
Estará
Listo.
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 Listo. Listo.
Listo. For you.
Listo para usted mañana.
Right. Estará listo para usted mañana. But you can also say, va a estar listo. It is going to be ready. So they will be here soon.
Estarán aquí pronto.
Right. Estarán aquí pronto. But you can say, they're going to be here soon.
Van a estar aquí pronto.
Right. Van a estar aquí pronto. So you're very safe with going. But it's important to understand also the re, remos for I will and we will. The rest is ra. Whenever you have es in the present, es posible, es importante, that comes from ser, to be. So it will be would be of ser.
Será.
Right. Que sera, sera. Yes. Do you remember that? Que sera, sera. Do you know who sang it? Okay. Doris Day. I taught her. So how would you say, it won't be possible? It won't be possible.
No será posible.
Of course. No será posible. It will not be. No será. No será posible. What is... I will go see it. I will go see it.
Iré.
Good. So ir, to go. Iré, I will go. And after any form of coming and going, if it is followed by another verb, you throw in the ah. You not only throw it in, but you practically push it in, yes? So, I will go see it would be?
Irea.
Very good. Irea, right. So, Irea, see it?
Verlo.
Right. Irea bello. I will go see it. Irea bello. We will go see it.
Vamos a.
Okay. Okay. Vamos a what?
Ir.
Hmm?
Ir.
Right?
Verlo.
Right. Vamos a ir a verlo. Fine. Yes. Good. But how will you use we will go?
Iremos.
Right. So we will go see it?
Iremos a verlo.
Very good. Iremos a verlo. With the go-go verbs, somehow they want to have it their own way. At least a little bit. With the go-go verbs, for the future, for will, you stick in a D. For instance, tango, from tener. So I will have, instead of tenere, you make it tendre. The endings are always the same. But I will have tendre. We will have
Tendremos.
tendremos. He will have. You will have, señor.
Tendrá.
Tendrá. They will have. You all will have.
Tendrán.
Tendrán. You, Roberto, will have.
Tendrás.
Tendrás. Salgo, to leave, salir. So instead of saying for I will leave salire, since it's a go-go verb, you will say,
Saldré.
right, saldré. It's very easy. Saldré, I will leave. We will leave.
Saldremos.
Of course. Saldremos. He will leave.
Saldrá.
Saldrá. They will leave. You all will leave.
Saldrán.
What's more?
Saldrán.
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 And you, Roberto, will leave.
Saldrás.
Yes, but you gave me a little more than one push.
Saldrás.
Right. So once more.
Sal-
You will leave, Roberto?
Saldrás.
Saldrás. Yes, saldrás. Then we have, give me another go-go.
Pongo.
Pongo. I put. So what would be I will put?
Pondré.
Pondré, of course. We will put.
Pondremos.
Pondremos. They will put. You all will put.
Pondrán.
Pondrán. You, Roberto, will put.
Pondrás.
Pondrás. Now we have those two short ones. What was it? Those two friends.
Digo. Digo and
Digo
Argo.
and Argo, right. Yes. They are so short that with those two, you just drop the go and put in the re. So I will do would be
Are.
Are. We will do
Haremos.
haremos. He will do
Are. Hará.
hará. And they will do
Harán.
harán. And you, Roberto, will do
Harás.
harás. Oh, of course, those two friends. So of digo becomes just you drop the go and you have for I will tell.
Dirá.
I will tell. Dirás, he will tell, you will tell. I will.
Diré.
Yes. Once more.
Diré. Diré.
Right. Once more.
Diré.
Diré. Yes. Hit the ending. Diré. Yes. I will tell you later.
Diré.
I will tell you. How will you say, I will tell it? Once more.
Lo diré.
Say it
Diré.
again.
Lo diré.
Right. Lo diré. And I will tell you instead of it.
Le diré.
Right. Le diré. Or I will tell you, Roberto.
Te.
Te.
Diré.
Not te, but te.
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 Te diré.
Te diré. Te diré más tarde. O le diré más tarde. We will tell. We will tell you.
Le diremos.
Le diremos, of course. Le diremos. He will tell you.
Le dirá.
Le dirá. He will tell me.
Me dirá.
Right. Me dirá. Yes. When will you tell me? Señor, ¿cuándo?
Cuando me dirá.
Right. ¿Cuándo me dirá? When will you tell me, Roberto?
Cuando me dirás. Cuando me dirás.
¿Cuándo me dirás? Mhm. When will you all tell me?
Cuando me dirán. Dirá.
Yes, once more.
Cuando me dirán.
Dirán, right. Yes. ¿Cuándo me dirán? While we're at it, with will, so will, the endings are always the same. Re, remos, and ra. Ra, ran, ras. I still don't know where you have all those textbooks. You have hundreds of pages of future tense of each verb. Yes, I don't even point out that the endings are always the same. The same goes for would, for condition of would. Would, for would you hit the same R at the end, which you hit for will, but instead of re, make it ria. It's like, think of wood, to go into the woods, and you will find a feminine river. You know the word for river? Rio? Rio Grande? You must have heard that, yes? Mm-hmm. So Rio is river. Now make it Ria, and you're in the woods. So the same R that you hit for will, the re, remos, ra, you hit Ria, and you're in the woods. With any verb, the same R. So if, for instance, if you want to say it will be necessary, would be, will be.
Será
Será,
necesario.
right? Será necesario. Now, how would you make it? It would be necessary.
Seria.
But you have to hit the ending.
Seria.
Right, sería. Yes.
Necessary.
The same as in Rio, the river, make it ria, and you're in the woods. Wood. So seria would be. So it wouldn't be necessary, would be.
No sería necesario.
Right. No sería necesario. It wouldn't be possible that way.
No sería posible así.
Right. No sería posible así. How did you say, I will do it? You know, those two little ones, those two friends.
Lo haré.
Lo haré. So if lo haré is I will do it, you can give me now I would do it.
Lo haría.
Right. So the same are, the same what you use for will, should you use for would, for ria. So lo haría, I would do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it that way.
No lo
No lo,
haría.
no.
No lo haría
Right. No lo haría.
así.
Right. No lo haría. They wouldn't do it.
No lo harían.
Yes, but you have to hit a little more.
Harían.
Right. No lo harían. And why wouldn't you do it, Roberto?
¿Por qué no lo harías?
Hit it.
Harías.
Right. ¿Por qué no lo harías, Roberto? Oh, yes, the friend of to do is
Digo.
Digo, yes. And I will tell you would be
Te diré.
te o le
Diré.
diré. How would you say, I wouldn't tell you?
No le diría.
Diría is right. No le diría. So whenever you have will, you hit the same R and into the ria. And you have would. He wouldn't tell me.
No me dirá.
No me dirá is he will not tell me. He would not tell me, would be.
No me diría.
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 Right. No me diría. He wouldn't tell me. He won't leave today. Él
no
Mhm.
saldrá.
Doesn't mean anything if you don't hit. For will and would, you have to hit the endings.
Would or will?
Will, he won't leave, I said.
He won't.
He won't leave means he will not leave, yes? Okay?
Él no saldrá
Right. Él no saldrá today.
hoy.
Hoy, yes. So it's very important for will and would to hit the endings. Because if you say saldrá, you will not, doesn't mean anything in Spanish. Saldrá. You will not be understood. Is that clear?
Yes.
No lo saldrá. He won't leave. He wouldn't leave.
Él no saldría.
Right. Él no saldría. He will have it for you.
Él le
He will have it, not you.
él lo tendrá
Right. For you.
para usted.
Right. Él lo tendrá para usted. But he wouldn't have it today.
Pero El no
You wouldn't have it.
el no lo tendría
Right.
hoy.
Right. Pero él no lo tendría hoy. Do you remember? I like, it pleases me.
Me gusta.
Right. Me gusta. Me gusta. I like to see it would be, it pleases me to see it.
Me gusta ver.
It. To see it.
Verlo.
Right. Me gusta verlo. Or me gusta mucho verlo. Yes, it pleases me very much. Me gusta mucho verlo. Yes. I like very much to see it. How would you say? I don't like to stay here.
No me gusta quedarme
Very good. Here.
aquí.
Right. No me gusta. It does not please me. I don't like to stay, to remain myself, quedarme aquí. No me gusta quedarme aquí. If you want to say you like, would be it pleases you.
Te gusta.
Te gusta or
Le
le
gusta.
gusta. So very often they may ask you, you like? Which would be,
Le gusta.
right? Le gusta. It pleases you. Yes. So you don't change the gusta because it means it pleases. So it pleases me, me gusta, or we like, it pleases us would be,
Nos gusta.
right. Nos gusta is we like. Now, if me gusta, if it is, it pleases me, the verb is gustar, how would you say it would please me? Me gust,
Me gustaré.
wood. Wood, you go into the woods.
Gustaré.
Gustaré is will. I will.
Me gustaría.
Right. Me gustaría. So in the woods you have that Ria river, yes? Me gustaría. That is used a lot for I would like. So I would like to see you would be
Me gustaría verle.
right. Me gustaría verle. I would like to go see it with you.
Me gustaría
To go see it.
venir.
Not to come.
Oh,
To go.
ir
Ir.
a
Yes, but
Ira.
Ira, that's right. Ira. See it.
verlo
Yes, with you.
con usted.
Con usted or contigo, whatever. Yes. Me gustaría. I would like. Me gustaría ir a verlo. Go and see it. Or go see it. Ir a verlo. Contigo o con usted. To send is mandar. To mandate. Mandar, to send. If you want to say he is sending it, would be
Lo manda.
right. Very good. Lo manda. Mandar, you have ah. Lo manda. If you want to say he is sending it to me, if you have two pronouns, it to me, the personal comes first. So how would you say that? He's sending it to me.
Me lo
Right, Melo.
manda.
Yes. So once more, he's sending it to me.
Melo.
Me,
Melo.
Melo.
Melo manda.
Right, melomanda. Melomanda. He's not sending it to me today.
No melo.
Yes, you can put it together. No, melo,
No
not in spelling, but in speaking.
no melo manda.
Yeah, but
Manda.
right, manda. Once more. No,
No melo manda.
manda. Today.
Oi.
Right. No me lo manda hoy. But he will send it to me tomorrow.
Pero
He will send it to me tomorrow.
me lo mandaré.
Mandare would be I will send. You just me lo mandare would be I will send it to me. That's what you just said. So it's not I will send it to me, but he will send it to me.
Mandará.
Mandara is right. Me lo mandará tomorrow.
Mañana.
Right. Me lo mandará mañana. But if you don't want to bother with that, you could have said also he is going to send it to me tomorrow, which is he's going to. He is going to.
Ba.
Once more.
Ba.
Right. To send it to me.
Mandarme.
It.
Mandarlo.
It to me.
Ba lo.
Ba. And
Mandar. Lo. Le.
it to me. If you have two, then the personal comes first.
Mandarmelo.
Right. Mandarmelo is, there are three words here, mandarmelo, but it's spelled in one word. Three words spelled in one. Mandarmelo. So again, he's going to send it to me would be
Ba. Mandarmelo.
Right. Va a mandármelo mañana. He's going to send it to me tomorrow. Yes. But you have a third way, which you can use as a first way if you wish, just the present tense. He's sending it to me tomorrow. Just using the present tense.
Me lo manda.
You know, if you don't remember the present tense push, then you are derailed.
Okay.
Yes. But the present tense is present and not present. If you want to make it present instead of present, then you will not be understood.
Me lo manda.
Manda. Right.
Manda.
Yes. Me lo manda. He's sending it to me tomorrow.
Mañana.
Mañana. Yes. So to use the present tense is correct in Spanish for the future. Me lo manda mañana. Va a mandármelo mañana. He's going to send it to me tomorrow. O me lo mandará mañana. He will send it to me tomorrow. He wouldn't send it to me today. Now, would, you go into the woods.
No me lo mandaría.
Right. Just a little more push. Mandarki.
No me lo mandaría.
Right, that's it. No me lo mandaría today.
Hoy.
Hoy. No me lo mandaría hoy. If you want to say, I'm sending it, would be
Lo mando.
lo mando. How would you say, I am sending you something?
Le mando algo.
Right. Le mando algo. If you're talking to Roberta, I'm sending you something.
Te mando algo. Te.
Not te, but te.
Te.
Te mando algo. How would you say, I'm sending it to you, Roberta or Roberto?
Te lo mando.
Right. Te lo mando. Te lo mando. The personal comes before. Te lo mando. I'm sending them to you. Them is los. I'm sending them to you, Roberto.
Te los mando.
Right. Te los mando. Now, if you want to say, I'm sending it to you, señor, señora, señorita.
Le lo mando.
Le lo mando. Yes, that's how it should be or should have been or could have been hundreds of years ago. But somehow the two L's in lelo is objectionable to the Spanish ears, so they had to do something about it. And what they did was, whenever you have that combination of those two L's, lelo, you change the L of le to an S, and you make it celo. So it's very important also for comprehension and in reading, when you see the celo, the SE, that the same se does not mean oneself, which we had, himself, herself, itself, but it is only that combination of celo. So celo would be it to you instead of lelo. That also goes for it to all of you, which would be less. There's no leslo or lelo or lelos or whatever. Whenever you have the combination of those two L's, you replace the L of le to S, se, celo. Which means that if you want to say, I'm sending it to you, señor, would be now.
Se lo mando.
Se lo mando. Right. I'm going to send it to you, señor.
Voy a mandárselo.
Right. Voy a mandárselo. Mandárselo is spelled in one word. Yes, 3 words spelled in one. Voy a mandárselo. I'm going to send it to you. Actually, voy a mandárselo could be, I'm going to send it to you, señor. It could also be, celo could also be to him, or to her, or to them. All this in voy a mandárselo. So usually you're talking to somebody, and if you're talking to that person, they want something to be sent, and you say, sí, voy a mandárselo mañana. It will be understood. You're not talking about anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But if one talks about him and her or anybody else, then you may need a clarifier. And then you will say, voy a mandárselo a usted. There's no redundancy here in Spanish, because a usted is a clarifier of what you mean by mandárselo. Voy a mandárselo a usted mañana. Yes, I mean to you. Yes. Or voy a mandárselo a él. I'm going to send it But you have the mandárselo. The AL is a clarifier of what you mean by celo to him. Or voy a mandárselo a ella to her, again as a clarifier. In other words, you will not say, as you would think of it in English, and say, well, I'm going to send it, voy a mandarlo a ella, to her, or voy a mandarlo a él. No, it's still voy a mandárselo. The a él and a ella and a usted, or a ustedes to all of you, or a ellos to them, or a ellas to them, all females. These are clarifiers, all clarifiers of what you mean by celo, by a mandárselo. So, will you send it? Will you send it to me? Would be will you or can you send it to me? Would be
puede mandárrselo.
Okay. Whenever. There are two things here. One is to follow the English. The other one would be to know that whenever you have 2 or 3 consecutive verbs, the second verb and the third verb automatically will be in the full infinitive. And the full verb, the second verb, you don't conjugate. So, can you send it to me? Would be
Puede mandármelo.
So once more.
Puede mandármelo.
Right. Puede mandármelo. Mandármelo is spelled in one word. 3 words spelled in one. Puede mandármelo. Can you send it to him?
Puede.
Give me the push.
Puede.
Right. Puede.
Mandárrselo.
Once more. Puede
mandárselo.
Right. Mandárselo. Yes. The verb is mandar. And now you throw in the celo. Mandárselo. Puede mandárselo. And then you may want to say a él or a ella or whatever. So here we have everything but the present tense with the go-go verbs that turn into gagas. And those verbs with an E, when you push down, it caves into the IE, or the O, when you push down, turns in and caves in to the UE. And we have the imperative and the positioning of multiple pronouns. We have 3 ways to express the future tense, and we have the ria for the conditional, for would. So again, I like to see it would be, it pleases me to see it.
Me gusta verlo.
Me gusta verlo. And I would like to see it would be me
gustaría.
Right. Once more.
Me gustaría.
Right. Me gustaría to see it.
Verlo.
Right. Me gustaría verlo. There's another expression in Spanish for I would like, and that is quisiera. Quisiera. Quisiera spelled Q-U-I-S-I-E-R-A. Quisiera. Quisiera. Actually, quisiera means I may or I might want. But it's used for I would like. Quisiera. I might want to see it. Yes, I would like to see it. quisiera
verlo.
verlo. Yes. So whether you say, so you can say, I want to see it, I would like to see it, or I might like, I might want to see it. It all expresses the same thought. You pick any one, but it's good to know them also for comprehension. Yes. So even if you don't use quisiera, you may hear it. So if you hear it, you know that it means also I would like. So whether one says, quiero verlo, I want to see it, quiero, or me gustaría verlo, I would like, diría, me gustaría verlo, or me gusta verlo, I like to see it, or quisiera verlo, I might want to see it, meaning also I would like to see it. So again, it won't be necessary, would be.
No es.
Now, first you have to know what it means in English. I said it won't be necessary. That means it
will
not
be
what? Right. Now we have will, yes? It won't be necessary. It will not be necessary. The question is, what is it will be will be?
No será.
If you don't hit the ending for will and would, you will not be understood.
No será.
Right. You will say, que será, será. You will never hear even in the song it doesn't say, que será. Because, you know why? Because será does not exist in Spanish. So it's será. So it won't be necessary, would be now. Yes. So won't means will not.
No. Será necesario.
Right. No será necesario. It wouldn't be necessary.
No sería necesario.
Right. No sería necesario. I'll show you how to get into the past. In English, you may want to go into the past tense. I will show you how to dive into the past tense in Spanish. Which means that if you want to say, I bought something, you can say, I have bought. So in using have, after have, you dive into the past. I have bought. And what you dive into after have, like I didn't buy, I have not bought. Did you buy, have you bought? That past participle, what you dive into, in Spanish, depending on which track you're using, the R track or the other track. If it is the R track but the AR verbs, you dive into ado. So hablar becomes hablado. Hablado. Yes. In English too you have I asked in ed. I have asked. But in Spanish the ed becomes an ado if it is the R verbs on the R track. And on the other track, it's ido. So salir becomes
Salir ido.
No, just salido.
Oh, salido.
Salido. So comer would be
Comido.
comido. Vender.
Venido.
Venido would be venir. Vender.
Vender. Vendido.
Vendido. Comprar.
Comprado.
Comprado. hablar,
hablado,
tomar,
tomado,
tomado. To live is vivir, V-I-V-I-R, vivir. So, and lived would be
Bebido.
vivido, yes. Now, we have in Spanish two verbs for to be, estar and ser. We also have two verbs for to have in Spanish. We have been using tener for to have, which is fine. But I just told you that I was going to show you how to dive into the past with any verb. I gave you the ado and the ido. That is the diving part. Now, the diving board is have. But they have in Spanish, we have a different verb for the diving board, have, from which you dive into the past. Then you don't use tener, but haber. The question is, what is I have, and so on? The answer is simple. I'd like to go back to the endings of the future tense. The future tense, I will, is re, and we will,
Ramos.
and he will,
ra,
and they will,
ran,
and you, Roberto, will.
ras,
Right. So we have ramos, ra, ran, and ras. Now, drop the R, or replace the R with an H, which is silent, and you will have for I,
e,
and for we,
hemos,
and for he, a, and for they,
an,
and for you, Roberto,
as,
us. So all you just did is just replace the R of will, ramos, ra, with hemos, a. The R replaced with an H, and that is have as a diving board. Which is not just a coincidence, incidentally, because originally, when in the beginnings of the Spanish language, when they wanted to say I will, so when they wanted to say I will see it tomorrow, they would say I to see have tomorrow. Yo, I to see is bear, and I have is the H-E from that verb. So ber then became contracted to bere. He will see, he to see has, ber became bera. We will see, ber became beremos. That's why those two verbs became hooked up to one verb, to one form. So have is hemos, a. So if you want to say I have bought something, would be
comprado,
right, something,
algo,
He comprado algo. We have bought,
hemos comprado,
comprado. If you want to say we have bought it, the it comes before have. It we have bought would be lo
comprado,
we have.
lo hemos,
Yes, you cannot dive without have, yes? Have is the diving board. Lo hemos comprado. And he has bought it.
lo ha
Right.
comprado,
Lo ha comprado. It he has bought. He has not bought it.
No lo ha comprado.
Right. No lo ha comprado. Where Have you bought it?
Donde lo ha comprado?
Right. ¿Dónde lo ha comprado? Where did you buy it? Where have you bought it? ¿Dónde lo ha comprado? So, to sell is vender, and he has sold it would be, he sold it, he has sold it.
Lo ha
Ben-
vendido.
Right, lo ha vendido. So we have ado and ido. You dive into the past. There are a few exceptions in the diving, like the go-go's, yes, they want their own way. But not all, just a few, like Argo and Digo, you say Echo, and you may have seen it on Echo and Mexico, Echo and España. Have you seen those labels? Which says made in Spain, Echo, spelled Hecho, Echo. That is the diving part of hacer. So if you want to say, I have done it, would be
Lo he hecho.
lo he hecho, lo he hecho. We have done it,
Lo hemos hecho.
lo hemos hecho. Ah, now we have to go to his friend. What is his friend? I forgot now.
Digo. Digo.
Digo, of course. Digo, yes. So we have hecho for Argo and dicho for Digo. Dicho. So he has told me.
Me ha dicho.
Right, me ha dicho. You have not told me.
No me ha dicho.
No me ha dicho. I told you. I have told you. You.
Le
I have is
he dicho.
right. Le he dicho. Le he dicho. I have told you.
End of recording 7.